Alright guys, and for today we have another new log. It is the Digimon version 2 color, and as you can see the egg is hatching. And here we have the new Digimon, Punimon. So Punimon, let's check out its etymology first. It is a new type of baby Digimon, just like Botamon, and it comes from Puni, which means squishy, apparently. So yes, Punimon. I always thought that it was Puni, like puny, like Puny, like cause it's small, but no, its origin of its name is Japanese. So yeah, it's because it's squishy. So apparently this is squishy, and its profile is consistent as well. It is a brand new type of Digimon. I think what I mean is a brand new type of baby Digimon, because the earlier version 1 is just Botamon, so this is a new type of baby Digimon. 3 protrusions grow from the top of its gelatinous red body. Yeah, so gelatinous is consistent with that squishy name. It can't fight, but threatens enemies with acidic bubbles. Okay, but I would think acidic bubbles are quite dangerous, I guess, compared to Botamon's like harmless bubbles. These are acidic bubbles, so a step up from Botamon, I guess. So that's Punimon. Let's take a closer look at its sprite animation, shall we? Alright, and here we have Punimon sprite. Looks great. Can you see once again? I found that I'm repeating myself, but yes, the different depths of shades of that red really gives it a different dimension. I think it makes the sprite a little more interesting. And check out, the meat looks a bit different as well, because this is version 2. So they actually put in the effort to showcase the original sprite design. So back then in version 1 and 2, there is a different sprite design for meat and protein between version 1 and 2. So in version 1, you saw the pill is like a capsule, whereas this is like a pill, like a pill form, a circular pill. And the meat is slightly different as well. In version 1, we have the drum that's has the bones on 2 sides sticking out, and in the version 2, it is a drumstick. So very interesting detail. I really like that. And of course, the background is different, and that's Punimon being happy. Let's feed him one more pill. Yellow pill here. Alright, let's see the training animation. And yes, we can see one happy training. And training here is consistent to the version 2, and it's angry. Oh no. And this is consistent with the design in the original version 2 as well. You have the power bar, and it goes, once it's full, you try and hit it so that it's full. That was the training for version 2. Version 1, you've already seen the logs earlier. It is one where you play a top or bottom choice and try to hit the opponent. So they've really been very consistent to the original design. I really like that. Really nostalgic for the old players. And of course, one thing that some of the older players will notice is that the power bar, it's a lot slower now. So they have taken in feedback from the original versions, and one of the feedback was that the power bar was crazy fast. So it was a lot faster than this, even at the baby form. And as it evolved, it becomes super hard to hit. So at ultimate, it's almost like a random kind of a thing, whether you hit it or not. So it's quite crazy. And they improved that, so I think that's great. Yeah. But one thing, you can't cancel once it has hit. So once you have hit a certain result, you can't cancel. So maybe you actually want to be successful in that training hit and you missed, right? You can't cancel. It will count as it will just move forward, and then that means that you have actually failed in that, and it will actually count as one training count, even if it's unsuccessful, which is good and bad. If you're trying to keep the training counter low, then that's something that will probably be quite irritating for the player that was trying to keep the training count low. Anyway, you just have to find other ways to work around it. Such are the technical constraints. Let's see the evening time animation. It looks great. So this is how it looks like in the evening. It's amazing, look at it. I think this is awesome. Ooh. Punimon says no. Alright, and let's see the sleeping animation. Oh, right, because it's you can't see it sleep because it doesn't sleep. So I can switch off the light, but it won't sleep. I guess I can put him in storage. That's probably the closest thing you can see to sleeping. Yep. You see that? His eyes closed a little. So that's the closest thing to him sleeping. Alright. Wake up. Okay. So that's it for Punimon, and that's the first log of our Digimon Color version 1. And we're on to interesting things for this version. Can't wait to complete these and obviously get the joggers between version 1 and 2. Version 1, the only thing that's lacking is the Omegamon Alter S joggers evolution, which requires a version 2 to work. So that's it. Version 2 is nice. I chose black because this is one of the old devices that I used to own as well back then, and obviously the version 2 I have now is not the version 2 I had when I was young. The version 2 I had when I was young, it's broken somewhere and cleared out during one of our spring cleaning. But yeah, the version 2 original that I have now is collected much later. It is the clear black version, but this solid black was one of the colors that I used to have back then, and it's really nice, so I chose this and can't wait to play more with it. So, well, anyway, that's the end of the first log. If you like what you watch, don't forget to hit like and subscribe with acid bubbles. Otherwise, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!